So after I was telling everybody about the books I was currently reading, my God, did I get some good recommendations. So I'm gonna keep doing it. Keep sending me what you're reading. I love to know. I love a good book, don't you? Okay, last time I left off, I was just gonna start Skunk Works. Read it, finished it. It is unreal. Not really into military plane design, but my God, was that a cool book on... They designed the stealth bomber, the Blackbird. Oh man, it's such a cool book on how to do, to me, impossible things. The one thing I took away was 80% and go. I think Justin and Greg used to say that too. 80% and you need to start, because that last 20% trying to get to 100% perfection, that's gonna cost you another 50% of your budget. Stop it. Launch at 70, maybe 80%, and then fill in the blanks after. Another great book I just finished, Surrounded by Idiots. I know, sounds very negative. Kind of odd for me to be talking about it, but it's the color system. If you ever heard of the different colors of people, like I'm a yellow, I'm loud, and I'm in your face and always want to talk, and I share too much, and I'm very vulnerable. That doesn't sit well with a lot of people. Read the book, understand how everyone just, I think there's 4 different colors, and we have all different ways we process things, that we get our energy. That helped me out just looking at my own team, and so I don't annoy the hell out of people. The next one was Education of a Coach. Oh my God. If you like football at all, you have to read Education of a Coach. It's the story of Bill Belichick. Not all positive. He was obsessed with football, like to the point where it ruined marriages, it ruined relationships. He couldn't get enough of football, but it kind of puts the picture together of why he is who he is. Also a cool story about Tom Brady in there. When he was first drafted, and he was at the New England Patriots, he wasn't that good. He literally worked and worked and worked. To one point, there's a facility member at the stadium where they practiced said, "Hey, this guy can't be in here." And the coach said, "No, let him." And it was Brady doing reps at nighttime. These guys that are very famous and very, very successful, what you realize is they work their ass off to get there. So they deserve what they got. Next was Atlas of the Heart by Brene Brown. Oh, I love Brene. She is such a great writer. This one is a little different. It's... I like there was the one quote, I don't think it was her, she was referencing somebody about no matter who you are in this world, everyone deals with grief and we all deal with it differently. But there's one thing common between everyone's grief is that we need it acknowledged. We want to be out in public. We want someone to say, "Hey, I feel your grief. I hear you." That and I told Brene this the other day. She had one thing where humiliating people is the absolute last thing you ever want to do. No matter how mad you are at somebody, do not humiliate them. Somebody might have pissed you off and you want to say something, jab them, or make fun of them in front of their friends or family. Don't do it. It's not worth it. When you humiliate somebody, you're egging them on. You're getting them to do something you're not going to want them to do. Finally, I just started. It's called Black Privilege. It's not what you think. Go look it up. I went to Audible and I searched best storytelling books, and in the top 3, I think this Black Privilege by it's Charlamagne Tha God. I'm pronouncing that wrong, but so far I'm like 1 chapter in and it is so good. I feel like I needed to read this in high school. It's that good. But again, please send me your books, put them in the comments. Thank you so much for listening. Peace be to Journey.